first and last name?
My name is Robert Jacobs, ROBERTJCOBS. I'm the owner of AndoPhotography, ANDO photography, of course.
Awesome. So how did you know Mr. Kendall?
Yeah, Kia. He's been that's a childhood friend. We grew up together. I met them probably around 11, 12, and we've been like rocking ever since.
Wow. And what was it like once you guys found out what happened that day?
It's devastating. Like, that's like one of my best friends. Like, to be honest, he was like one of the few people I could go talk to without any judgment. Like, I could talk to him about anything, life, family, females, whatever. It was just that ear that you have in life, and that was my ear, and we talked about everything. If it hadn't been, I was actually working the night that we found out that he was murdered. Um, I was doing a birthday party for a young lady, and the family called me while I was there. So I left immediately. And had I not been working at night, I would have been there with him. Like, for the last few days, we had been just talking, and he was like, "Man," he said this year I'm finna walk again, man. You know, I thought he was saying it jokingly, but the look in his face, he was dead serious.
And
And
so when you say, sorry to interrupt you, but you say, he wanted to walk again, he already had an accident prior to that?
yeah, he was actually shot at he was at a he was celebrating his kid's mother's birthday party, and some little young guys got it was at a the shooting that happened at the Visions,
Hmm.
about, I want to say, almost 2 years prior to that. The young dude that did that, he actually in prison for that now. But yeah, he got shot coming out the club. He was celebrating his girl's birthday, and the little guys got to fight with somebody, and they came back and started shooting in the club.
And so did that paralyze him? Was he in a
That's how
wheelchair?
yeah, that's how he got paralyzed. Yes. Yeah,
Wow.
he was already in a wheelchair at the time that he was this time when he was robbed. He was in a wheelchair and starting the process of rehab, trying to get better so he can walk again.
And from that night, how did you learn about what happened? Did they tell you, hey, I remember this, this, and this, or you guys just know someone broke in?
Oh, actually, his son called another good friend of ours, and he is the one that called me. It's like, his son called. Well, this is what I recall. The night of, I ain't gonna give my friend's name, but he called me. He was like, bruh, kid got shot. Like, got shot? What you mean? And he was like, yeah, kid got shot. He said, man, you need to come to the house, cause I stayed like around the block from him, like literally within 1,000 feet. And it's like, bro, you need to come to the house. Kid got shot. I'm like, is he all right? He's like, nah, bro, he ain't all right. So we just from then we came on to the house, and we pulled up, and then the investigators was there, and I talked to his mom, and I talked to his aunties, and talked to my partner that was out there, talked to my brother and a couple other friends that was there. They was just like, it was one of those wow experiences where you just don't really know how to take it. You know what I'm saying? My whole thing is, I still not trying to figure out why he was already paralyzed. Okay, they say they tried to rob him, or they were breaking in, or I don't really know exactly what the process was or they was doing, but I know they broke in and they shot him. But it was kids there, and you know it's just too much.
And his kids, how old are they now?
The oldest one is I think around 14. So between the ages of what 12 and 16 maybe. I'm not exactly sure the exact ages of the kids, but between 12 and 16.
And wow, I mean, for them to see that happen to their own dad in
It
their
wasn't
house.
just them though. His nephews and nieces, his brother's kids were there. So it wasn't just them. It was this there's a whole batch of what they call BS because his nieces and nephews was there as well as his kids because they was all there, um, well, just having a good time with each other. They close knit family. They always was together, and Uncle Kid was the one they loved to be around anyway. So they just came through, and he had all of them.
Wow. Um, and the guys, now that you guys heard about the arrest, what did you think about that news?
It it I'm happy, but I'm still sad because like it's just it's messed up all the way around. Kid gone. His kids and his nephews and nieces gonna be traumatized for the rest of their life. I mean, they gonna have to deal with counseling and all type of stuff just to try to get to some normalcy in life themselves. And then, honestly, I don't have no sympathy for the guys, but they got families. So it's three separate guys. So they got three separate families. The families gonna have to deal with their kids, and they kids. The oldest one is like 18. Yeah, 18, 17, and the youngest one is 17. So like these kids that's finna get the rest of their life thrown away, and the thing is they didn't get anything. It was no, all this was for absolutely nothing. They nothing. Like a life gone, they lives gone, kids' lives ruined. They don't have a chance to have their dad, and kid was one of the in a wheelchair. I seen him do more for his kids than I seen people who can walk, talk, and have every bit of their function. So they not gonna get to be able to showcase their talents to their dad. He never got to see it. His oldest daughter, she was about to have her child. Like I think she had him like had her like 2-3 weeks after he passed. Yeah, so he never got the chance to see his grandbaby, his first grandbaby.
Wow. Um, and did you guys know who these guys were? I mean, now that the names came out and everything.
Yeah, and the crazy thing is, one of the guys, his dad was actually murdered. Yeah, I want to say Quantavious, the Tavius guy.
Mm.
I can't pronounce his name. Yeah, his father was his nickname was Dinky,
Mm-hmm.
and he was killed. Not murdered. We ain't gonna say murder. It wasn't a murder. Not at all. He was. It was really self-defense. The guy, but he.
Are you talking about Artavius?
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's Dinky's son. His father was killed was killed, and that's the best way. It was self-defense, but his father was killed. Yeah.
And do you think they were after anything in the house, or just doing it to cause trouble?
It wasn't. I don't think it was to cause trouble. I think they was thinking there was maybe some valuables there at the house, whether money or stuff. I really think they were just coming to break in and rob the house. Maybe they get some TVs, some PlayStations.
I did some searching on this Artavius guy, and his rap sheet, I mean, it's
Yeah,
about 3 pages long.
yeah. I mean,